Hey everybody, I am in the third location right now. It's the Blackpool shopping center, if I'm correct. So yeah, I expect here to find like one Xbox game at least. I made a small list and there might be like 3 to 5 games on it. Yeah, I don't know, this is the third stop and there's actually a fourth one, Fort CX, that is more located in the city center. I might visit that one today as well, but it's already like 3 p.m. I think I'm on the road for 3 to 4 hours now, and I'm feeling my head a little bit. But yeah, let's just go in and see what we will find.
And that was the trip to DCX in the Blackpool shopping center, and yeah, that was not a success at all. Kind of a bummer after having some mild success at the other two CX locations. Let's just go over some of the games and also why it was not a success at all. First one is Hollow Knight that I want to highlight. It's a game that I want to add to my collection. I played it for maybe 40 or 50 hours, but stopped playing it, and I do want to pick it up again. But yeah, the price is just insane, around like 50, but you can order it like new from Fangamer for around like 35, excluding shipping. But yeah, it just stood out to me that it's so high, even though you can get it for cheaper, just brand new. Also showed Lies of P and Robocop for the PlayStation 5. Those are games that I do want to add to my collection. But yeah, I do think those are a little bit too expensive right now. And also I should be able to get those games for that price brand new. But yeah, Robocop is kind of like on my radar because I do have a feeling that could become like a rather uncommon title, and it's a game that I'm very curious about playing and checking out. Besides that, yeah, there were some PlayStation 2 titles, but I don't know that much about like the Whiplash, so I left it there. But yeah, not a success because I was planning on picking up Blur over there for the Xbox 360. And also the Dreamcast collection, but that one does not show in the footage. But both discs were not in a good state at all. They did offer to refurbish them or to polish them up, but I don't like that at all. Blur was interesting though because the price was like quite low, 12 instead of like maybe 18 or 22 for what you would pay here in the CX in the Netherlands. So that was a no-go. The Dreamcast collection had a good price, but I think the disc was not in a good state, or the manual was also not in there. The one that was high on the list was Simpsons Road Rage for 38, which is a very good price to pick that one up, you know, in store, because yeah, I don't expect to see that game here in a local CEX, and yeah, 38 just seems like a good price. I know it's not a good game, but it's a game that I do want to add to the collection. But sadly, there was no manual, and finding a loose manual for a game like that is just going to be tricky, and will make it even more expensive if I buy that version. And then probably pay like maybe around like 10 or 15 for the manual. So yeah, I was planning on going to the fourth location. I did go there, but not on that day because yeah, I was just super tired. But yeah, the fourth location didn't have like that many games in stock. There were only 2 games that I wanted to pick up. The first one was the PlayStation 4 title, the Adventure Time Pirates of Something, and also Force Unleashed for the Xbox 360, but that was the SID edition. That one has all the DLC. I think that one was around like 8 or 12 euro, and the Adventure Time 10. But when I was at the counter, first of all, I could not find the Force Unleashed on the shelf. That store was rather messy. That is why I also didn't record any footage over there. But I could not find it on the shelf, so I picked up Adventure Time. But when I was at the counter, I asked for the Force Unleashed, and yeah, they weren't able to find it either. Also, not even able to find the discs. Man. First Mary Kate and Ashley for the Gamecube, and now Force Unleashed. So that was a bummer. Yeah, the other one would be Adventure Time, but they were not able to find the disc for that one either. So super unlucky. That was maybe also the reason why I was not in the mood to record like any footage over there, and it was rather messy and busy. But yeah, it's a CX location in the middle of Cork Ireland. So yeah, I kind of understand why it was messy, but it was just not a good experience at all. So I think I was very lucky with this game hunt. You know, the Douglas Shopping Center and Wilton or the Wilton. That location, because those were the best CX stores over there in Cork. And yeah, I was even able to pick up like 2 games over there. Like we ended up like with Resident Evil Dead Aim for the PlayStation 2 and Alice Madness Returns. Still very happy about these, but yeah, definitely under budget, because I was thinking, well, if I pick up these 2 and then with the Simpsons Road Rage for 38, like that would be like my budget for the day, or maybe pick up like some smaller items. But I was hoping that I was able to pick up those 3. But yeah, still very happy, can't complain. But overall, yeah, it was a very fun experience to go to like multiple CX stores like on one day. Not sure if I would be able to do that anytime soon again. Not sure. I need to check if it's maybe possible or doable to visit like some CX stores here in the Netherlands. But yeah, it took a lot of energy to actually do that. And but yeah, that was the trip. I hope you enjoyed the videos and the game hunt. Thanks for watching these videos, and also, as always, thanks for the likes and the subscribes, and see you all later. Bye. I've just picked up a couple of packages, and yeah, there are 4 in total, so let's open up these together. For a couple of them, I am not quite sure what is in it. I really had to think about this one because, yeah, no DVD case could fit in here, but I remembered. I know what I order. But yeah, let's just get started. I will open up this one later because it's somewhat of a mystery, though. For you at least, not for me. But it is a mystery if the condition is good enough. I do want to maybe start with this one, But yeah, these just arrived, and it's always fun to open up a package. Normally I do this not on cam, like I did I did some unboxings in the past, but those were in Dutch. You could check them out though if you want. Those were mainly for some, I think, for NES games. But yeah, whenever I get like a package or get some new games, I clean them up first and then show them on a pickup video. This time I just decided, because I do have quite a few games, for a next pickup video, I was just thinking, oh, let's just do this one on cam and find out together if the condition is well. And yeah, the first one. This is good. I actually forgot I forgot about these, but yeah, it's very nice to see these two. It is Sonic Heroes and Star Wars Jedi Outcast for the Gamecube. Now Sonic Heroes, I think I paid around like €5 for this one, which is a very good price. It was a vintage order, and they mentioned the condition as you know, it being good, and I would agree. Like, the disc is somewhat scratched, but nothing like too serious. I'm not able to show that on the cam, but the rest of the case looks rather good, and it even has the manual. And yeah, it being like €5, I was thinking, what could go wrong? Like, it is €5 for Sonic Heroes, which is often a more expensive title, and I'm sure it will work. And after having cleaned it up a little bit, I think it will look even better. And the next title, where am I gonna drop this one? And the next title, yeah, like I mentioned, is Star Wars Jedi Outcast. I was looking for this one for quite a while. I think, do I have all the Star Wars games now on the Gamecube? I have Rogue Squadron, the second and the third one. Clone Wars, this one. I still need to get like Bounty Hunter. Bounty Hunter is rather expensive, and every time when I see it is the French version, so it's kind of difficult to find like a English version or like a Dutch version. But yeah, Star Wars Jedi Outcast. I really enjoyed playing this game in the past on a PC. It is complete with manual, and the manual looks very good, by the way. Looks even, yeah, no, it looks very, very nice. It's probably difficult to get that on the camera. With some inserts as well, and I don't know, how would you call these cards? Like the registration card? When would you do this? I never did it. Like, what is the reason behind those cards, and to send it out? I don't know. Oh, the disc. Let's check the disc, by the way. And the disc is in a very nice condition. Yeah, but yeah, this one, yeah, it looks very nice. Yes, very happy with those two. So in the end, I think I paid around like 18 or so, and often I just see this one already like for 15 or between 15 or 20. So this is a very good deal. Like, the disc isn't that bad, like that great for this one, but being the case, like seeing the case in such a state, like, very good. So those are two more GameCube titles for the collections, and that is very nice. I want to open up this later. I think I know what is in here, but I'm not sure. You know what? This is actually a very good timing to open up these packages for the CX Hunt, based on the CX Hunt video, because I have shown this game in the video, but for a different console. So, you know, this is very appropriate to add this one to the video. Yes, okay. Now I remember. I completely forgot about this one. I knew about one game, but not the other one. There's a smell coming from this box. But yeah, the first one is Soul Calibur 4 for the PlayStation 3, and it's an essential version. But yeah,
I ordered this one because I think it was around like €4, and I saw it with the listing of the other game, and the other game was the game that I wanted to pick up. But I was kind of curious to check out one of the Soul Calibur games because, yeah, I'm trying out some fighting games, and yeah, this one seems in a very good condition as well. English box, so that's very nice to see. So that's cool. That's cool. And for 4 or 5, yeah, seems like a good gamble. Now the game that was actually the reason, or the next game is actually the reason why I bought something from this seller. Whenever I look for a game, I try to find out if they have some other games as well, so I can bundle them together. And in my mind, that makes it a little bit cheaper to order to some extent, because then you share the shipping price instead of just having it for one game. Yeah, the next game is The Thing. Yeah, like I mentioned, I showed this in the CX video, but the Xbox original Xbox version. Now, I think they listed this one as it being good. Now, the case has seen better days, but I'm sure if I swap this one out with a different case, it will look like brand new. Like, I don't see any damages or any damage to the cover itself, so that's a good sign. The manual, maybe not the best, but it is good enough. See, it's like good enough that you can't even see it on the camera. It just seems a little bit like used, but that's not a huge problem. Now the disc, though, to me, that's always like the biggest question. Yeah, that's fine. It is not the best, but I think I often see this game for like around like 15 or 20, and with the remaster coming out, I'm not really like willing to spend that much more on this game. So I think this one was 10. I need to check though, but I think I paid 10 for this one, and it is in a very like decent, good condition. Now the next game. So The Thing was a game that was in the video for the CX Hunt, but that was the Xbox version. But I think the next game is also a game that I was specifically looking for while being in the Blackpool location. And yeah, I hope finally that I was finally able to get like a good version of this game. And it is Blur for the Xbox 360. Luckily, it is an English version though, so that's good. Oh man, there's some. Why are there always like Pokemon cards or Pokemon stickers in cases? Like some sellers like to do that. There's even a car in it. I think this is a Pokemon sticker. Probably. You tell me. I'm not sure. I'm not a Pokemon expert. It's just. If you want to know one thing about me, you know, I hate stickers. I don't like them. don't ask me why. But yeah, the first impression is that the case is in a good condition. Maybe not the best, but I think I paid around like 11 or 10 for this one, which was lower than the price at the CX, but I only ordered one game, so I think I ended up paying around like 13 or 14 for this one. So let's check the disc. Oh, the disc looks like very good, like no scratches at all. Yeah, the disc is in a very nice condition, so I'm happy. You know, I was just thinking, let's just do this one, you know, open up the packages like together on the video and add those to the CX Hunt video, because it was such a downer. But I'm glad I did it, because, you know, my intent was to pick up Blur at the Blackpool location, and now I have it. Now you see, you can always find a deal. Maybe you pay a little bit more or pay a little bit less, but now I do have a copy with a very good condition disc. So this is the final package, but there are some more games that I do want to show though, because I do believe some people might be interested in those. Because they might come up in a later video. I
do need to show the box, of course, if you're doing like an unboxing video. Don't pay attention to my knife techniques. Off camera I would do like a better job. But yeah, when I picked up this package, I was thinking, what is this? I was thinking, did someone just send like only a Gamecube disc or something because it's so small? But then I remembered I bought a Nintendo 64 game, and that is always exciting. You know, to be honest, it's always exciting because I do collect NTSC games for the Nintendo 64, and those are hard to get, and it becomes a little bit more difficult to find games that I don't own already. That doesn't mean that I have a huge collection, but I do have like the common titles, and you do often see like Mario Kart or like one of the Star Wars games or Turok. But I don't see this one that often. It's 007, The World Is Not Enough. But yeah, I got this one for I think around 10-ish, which seemed like a no-brainer to me. Maybe not like in the best condition, but good enough for me. And yeah, the thing is, I always clean up the games, and especially Nintendo 64 games, cleaning those up takes a little bit more time, but I like that process of cleaning up the cartridge games. I just like cleaning them up first before I do test them. And there are some other games that I do want to show that I've picked up maybe 4 months or 5 months ago, but still have to clean up. Again, I just like to have a stack of games and just do them all like in the process. But lately I've been buying more disc-based type of games and no cards. So yeah, I'm trying to create a small stack of games that I need to clean up, and I'm gonna show the games that I need to clean up. And I was thinking maybe I should do that on a video, or at least show the games that I've picked up for the Super Nintendo and the Nintendo 64. But yeah, happy for this one. Never played this one though, but yeah, did not have this one in a collection. And yeah, very cool. So let's put that one over here. So let's just show the games that I still need to clean up. And if you're interested in seeing some of that cleanup process, I don't know. I think I did it on a stream once. Some people like to see that. But yeah, there are 2 games for the Nintendo 64 that I still need to clean. I did test them though. I think I only cleaned the pins on them. But a game that I picked up a while ago is Spider-Man. Yeah, so Spider-Man. I was going to say Spider-Man 64, but it's just Spider-Man. Of course, it's also an NTSC version. I really like the red case. I think there's also a baseball game that has like the red cartridge. And maybe that's it. It's a shame though that the Doom 64 doesn't have like a red case. But yeah, I was really happy with the Spider-Man one for the Nintendo 64, because that is one that I don't see often here, like an NTSC version, the USA one here in the Netherlands or just Europe or on Vinted. And I think I got this one from Vinted, I think. To me, what is always interesting is, where did the seller get the game from? Did they also purchase it from somewhere else, or did they actually import it? There's just a bigger story behind the game itself if it was like an imported game, if that makes any sense. Another game, I still need to play some more of this one. It's Chameleon Twist, also NTSC version. I will keep saying it, but I only collect NTSC games for the Nintendo 64. But yeah, this is one that I also need to clean up. There's not much that I need to do for this one though, but you know, it's always good to check the insides and make sure everything is okay. So there you go. Sorry, Mr. Ghostbuster. There are 4 more games, no 5 even, but these are for the Super Nintendo. And for the Super Nintendo, or the SNES or the SNES, whatever you want to call it. I think I always say SNES or just Super Nintendo. But I picked up a few ones. These are, some of them are quite dirty. Let's just start with the most clean ones and then go to the ones that require a little bit more attention, a little bit more effort to actually clean them because they have stickers. But the first one is Joe and Mac for the Super Nintendo. And don't get me wrong, I did not purchase these now, but they have been sitting on my desk for 5 months or so, like for quite a while. But I just didn't have the time to clean them up. But yeah, Joe and Mac, I need to play some more of this one, but very excited having added this one to the collection. And I think I purchased this one because it was all from one seller. Not all these games, but this one was from a same seller that had a game that I actually wanted. I'm not gonna, that's gonna fall. Another one, yeah, this one is very cool. It's Super Bomberman for the Super Nintendo, and it's the NTSC version. This is the only Bomberman game that I have on the Super Nintendo right now, but I still need to get the second and the third one. I think the third one does the third one have a NTSC version? I need to check up on that, but something tells me that the third one is only a PAL release. Am I mistaken? I remember searching or looking around for that one. That there are just a couple of NES games and Super Nintendo games that just only got a release over here in the PAL regions that didn't come out over there. And I was trying to get those games as well. Because yeah, I only collect NTSC, but I will make an exception for those games that only got a release over here. This game is crazy. I played this one a ton, and it's Plock. It's a super fun game. It is rather difficult, but it's also super crazy. Love the music. And yeah, I need to clean the cartridge, but it is not too dirty though. This is like a very good looking one. The label looks very decent. But yeah, there's some dirt here on the back, if that shows up. So yeah, Plock. Such a cool title. I played that a lot in the past. But I don't think I ever got really that far in that game. Another one is the classic. It's R-Type. But yeah, as you can see, there's a sticker here on the front. And there are also some stickers on the side as well, on both sides. And these stickers are quite difficult to remove because they leave a lot of residue. I think they are like security stickers or something, so that they can see if a sticker was on it, if it was removed. But it requires a little bit more work. I have a feeling that I am able to remove that sticker at the front with just like a hairdryer. Should not be a big problem. And I have a feeling that this is a sticker that's gonna, that is easy to remove. Bought or did not pay a ton for this one because of the state of the card. I think I bought more games from the same seller. I think the Addams Family game, the Buckley's Adventure or the Buckley's game, that had a sticker on it as well, and it was kind of like 10 euros cheaper than the normal going price or so. Because yeah, I think they just sell it in this state because they don't want to bother with cleaning it up. And again, I kind of like restoring these games. And from the same seller, I also bought Cool Spot for the Super Nintendo, and it is an NTC game. This one even has a couple more stickers on it. This one is just on the sleeve though, the lower one, but that one on the top doesn't seem like a huge issue to remove those. Some stickers at the top, if that shows up, yeah. So I need to clean these up, but I'm sure I am able to remove every sticker and make them look okay-ish. Brand new-ish for a second-hand game. So yeah, those are the games that I've picked up.
this is kind of like my first unboxing as well. Let me know if you like it. I could do them more often, but yeah, sometimes I just like cleaning up, or when I get new games, just clean them up first, so it doesn't become like a huge stack of games sitting on my desk, like the Super Nintendo and the Nintendo 64 games, but could always make like an exception here and there. But yeah, very excited about the GameCube titles. You know, that balances out the Simpsons Road Rage. Like, got 2 games, like a decent deal. I got Blur, and I even have got like the Thing for the PlayStation 2. So yeah, always good, always good. You can always find new deals if you miss out on another deal. Yeah, this is kind of like proof of that. So yeah, thanks all for watching. That's gonna do it. But I need to clean up here because it's a huge mess. Have a nice day all, and thanks for watching. And yeah, as always, thanks for the likes and the subscribes. See you all later. Bye.